If you have ever felt like your home office or small business is drowning in a sea of scattered hard drives and cloud subscriptions, this beast might just be the anchor you need. The DS1821 Plus is not exactly a subtle piece of tech. It is a heavy, aluminum-clad tower that feels like it could survive a minor earthquake, which is exactly what you want when you are trusting it with years of backups and critical files. Now here is the catch right out of the gate. When this arrives, it is a bit of a project. You get the chassis in one box and the drives and memory in others, so you are going to need a screwdriver and about 20 minutes of patience to get everything seated properly. It is not a plug-and-play toy, but for the kind of performance it offers, that little bit of manual labor feels like a fair trade. Under the hood, that Ryzen processor keeps things moving surprisingly well. Whether you are running a virtual machine, managing a surveillance system, or just moving massive video files across the network, it rarely feels like it is breaking a sweat. The 32 GB of ECC memory is a massive plus here, especially if you are the type who likes to keep a dozen different services running at once. It handles multi-user workloads without that annoying stutter you get on cheaper, consumer-grade gear. The inclusion of those two M2 NVMe slots for cache acceleration is a smart move, too. It makes the whole interface feel snappy, almost like you are working off a local drive rather than a network server. What stands out, though, is the software. Synology's DSM is honestly the gold standard for a reason. It is intuitive enough that you don't need a degree in computer science to set up a domain controller or a secure mail server, yet it is deep enough to satisfy someone who wants to tinker with ISCSI targets or complex backup schedules. It is rare to find a device that feels this professional but remains this accessible. Now, it is not perfect. The 41 GB ePorts are fine for most setups, but in a world where 10 GB E is becoming the standard for high-end workstations, it feels like a slight missed opportunity to not have a faster native connection out of the box. You can upgrade it, sure, but it would have been nice to see that speed baked in. Also, it only has a single power supply, which might make some IT folks nervous if they are planning to run this in a mission-critical environment. Still, for the vast majority of users, this thing is a total workhorse. It is reliable, it is fast, and it turns a chaotic mess of data into a streamlined, secure library. If you are ready to stop worrying about where your files are and just want them to be there when you need them, this is a solid investment.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.